Do you have a couple of minutes? Because I need some help. I have been struggling with getting my mojo back. Usually I'm motivated, I can get things done, and right now it's like it's a challenge just to dust a table. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I kind of feel like life is taking the joy right out of me, but it really isn't because I have a fabulous life. So what is the problem? I don't know. I need some help. I need some ideas. I keep thinking I'm going to ask somebody, and then I think, no, don't, because they'll think you're weird. But then I think, no, you got to ask somebody, because that's what you always say. We need to talk. It's not like being in the library where everybody's quiet as a church mouse. It's like, no, I need ideas, because there's something going on right now that I just feel like a weight on my shoulders. I don't know if you have that. I feel like it's just, I don't know. I read people's posts and they're all angry and they're judging everybody. And I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to judge. I'm like, ugh. But I do want to feel on top of my game. And somehow I've kind of been crushed for a while. And I don't know. I mean, I'm still going through the motions, but it isn't authentic feeling right now. And I wondered if you have the same thing. Because if you do, boy, I'd sure appreciate some help. Send me a comment or let me know, right? If what do you do? Because I know other people must do something to help themselves. And if we shared with each other, maybe that would help. And I wonder why people are so spun out right now about politics. I'm like, really? Why politics? Like, my God, I don't even know those people, nor would I want to be those people. I do not want to sit in meetings. I mean, I'd be if I had to sit through meetings, and especially those kinds of meetings. Blah. I mean, I champion them for going and doing that and representing us, but I know. And I think, why though do people have such hate for the current administration? What's with that? I don't know that person. I don't know any of those people. I'm sure they're trying to do their best, or at least I hope they are. But I'm not going to get spun out about that. That is something I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. I still, though, I think feel that energy coming on from other people. And I wonder, is that what's making me feel kind of weighted? Right? I don't know. I can't even bring up these topics with people that I know because they might get angry with me, and you might get angry with me. I don't know. But I just wonder, like, when did this happen to us that we got so angry about this political thing? I don't know. And why? Why do we have to do that? And why do we have to post it on social media and be so angry? Can't we just not? Wouldn't that be great if we could just get rid of the ego part and just try to get along and try to offer the best and stay out of the negative trap? I think so. I know it's not always possible, and lots of times we just jump in and be negative, and I know I can get mad just like that, but then I catch myself because of the work that I'm doing. I catch myself sooner, and then I don't stay there. But boy, I think some people are just mired in the muck, and I wonder why. Does that give you something? Does that give you a sense of accomplishment? It certainly can't make you feel better. It cannot. But I'm wondering, does it give you some sort of ego boost or um, I don't know. And I'm not talking to you because you're probably not one of those people who post that. But the people who do, I just wonder about, like, why? Why did you go there? Is that something you can focus on so you don't have to focus on the other things in your life that maybe really do need to have some attention? Maybe you can distract yourself with that. That's how worry, I think, works, is we distract ourselves with all this worry so that we don't have to think about the real things. Like I realized back in my days and before I got, when I was getting help, I realized that I worried because it masked my time. And so I didn't have to think about the real concern, which was being lonely. I had that feeling of lonely. And I think that's why the worry, because then I cover up that feeling of lonely. And once you realize that, you go, okay, then I've got to address this feeling of lonely before I can move forward. And then the worry goes away. I wonder if that's the political thing, like people have it to focus on so that they can do that and then not think about the other things that are really bad in their life. I don't know. But anyway, back to my problem. It's all about me. I want some help getting back my mojo. And I wondered if you have some ideas of what I could do, because I'm telling you, it's just like, I mean, I do gratitudes every morning. Um, and I'm very thankful for everything I have. I'm not complaining that I need more. It's just, where's that sense of, I don't know what it's called. Like you feel motivated, I guess is the only word I can come up with. It's like, I feel kind of flat. How's that? I don't feel joyful. I just feel kind of flat. And I would like to get that nice feeling back of, hey, let's do this, or let's try that, or let's go out to dinner, or let's go for a walk. I don't even feel like doing that. So I'm wondering, can you help me? Can you just give me some comments about what you do so that maybe I can use them and get my mojo back? Anyway, hope you're doing well. Talk to you later.